Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go straight into bout number 3. Let's introduce the combatants. First of all, Johan Segas and Jarrett. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3rd MMA contest of the night. And in the blue corner, making his debut, weighing in at 70.3 kilograms and fighting out of Team Spartan, Johan the Silencer Segas. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, also making his debut, he weighed in at 70 kilograms. He fights out of Silverback Gym, Jarrett. 3 4-minute rounds.
Here we go. And there's bad blood between these two. We see Jarrett swearing at his opponent before he's even come out. There's some bad blood here. I'm not really sure what's going on between the two of them, but we've got a lightweight bout here, and there's fireworks straight away.
Yeah, action right from the get-go.
Johan Segas pressuring him up against the fence there. Jarrett seems really upset about whatever's gone on between these two before this fight.
I don't know what happened at the weigh-in. Maybe there was some bad blood or something, but I think we're in for a treat tonight.
Johan getting both legs there, slamming this guy to the floor, but surely he's just hit his head on the way down there. Hopefully that hasn't affected him too much, and lands on top in guard.
Jarrett on the bottom. Doesn't look too faceable on the bottom. I mean, he looked like he might have a bit of a jiu-jitsu game. I mean, he's confident enough to let go of the head.
Controlling that wrist, isn't he, Ryan? He's got those long legs, so maybe triangle's one of the moves that he's about to go for.
I think he might be looking at it, and he sees a very good presence of mind. I mean, this early in the fight, he's already looking to his corner, paying attention. And it looks like he's setting that triangle up. I think Johan, saying that he's coming from a grappling background, may have his number here. I mean, he's a very... The body type of Johan, he's short for the weight.
He's short, stocky,
he's got
strong.
Short limbs. Those are difficult conditions to try and find a submission under.
And he looks as ripped as a pair of Kanye West's jeans. Jesus Christ, he looks like hard to deal with, but it doesn't seem to faze Matt as he's using the fence wall to try and get his body away from that fence. And I think, can you see Johan's just controlling his wrist underneath, which is stop it. That's smart work from Johan there.
It is, however, you can't fully capitalise because you can't throw those headshots. Again, this is a B-class fight and there are no headshots. There's shots to the body. But as we speak, some great control here, and Matt did a good job of getting into the fence. I think he's going to stand up
Great
here.
work getting back to his feet.
And if he can just, where he's been on the bottom, he hasn't worked too hard. So I think he might have conserved some energy there. And if he can make Johan work a little bit hard to get the takedown and somehow break away from this, in terms of the gas work, he might be an advantage, and he might be able to put some shots up, because he will have some range if he can get some distance between the two of them.
So Matt swimming for that right underhook there. If he gets that, he's hoping to yank that elbow up and around and turn his guy back against the fence. But it looks like this guy's got a really strong grip, Johan has got. So it's hard for Matt to try and swim underneath, but he's doing well and he's slowly getting there.
Kimura kind of control there. He's got an underhook. But being tall yourself, Matt, I mean, this is a position that you found yourself in a lot, up against the fence with a guy trying to get you down, and he's got to work on his hands if he's going to...
I would say the only good thing of being in this position a lot myself is that you get to see everything that's going on. Johan can't really see much of what's going on. He's just working and wearing himself out, and he's using most of the energy right now. And if he's unsuccessful in his takedown and he manages to get turned, then it's going to take a lot out of his confidence.
It'll be nice to see what happens. And you know what, in the striking, we didn't get to see much of Johan because of the onslaught from Matt. But just from what we saw, Matt seems a little bit more confident to throw hands and legs. And the referee stepped in, and we're about to see it. And the bad blood doesn't seem to have been lost.
Nice straights and a high left kick from Matt, and that gets the crowd going. But his hands are really low, Ryan. Hopefully he's not too overconfident.
Yeah, I think he just let himself go there.
That left kick is landing for him every time. Johan catches the foot, comes in with some strikes of his own.
Oh, he felt that right hand, though. However, I think that Johan's starting to feel the pace of this fight a little. He looks a little bit gassed. Don't forget, big muscles need a lot of oxygen.
And he was doing a lot of work, like I was saying, around against that fence, trying to get his man down. He didn't quite get him down.
Great prediction from you.
So hard to score this fight because Matt spent a lot of the time on the bottom, but standing up, he's been the clear winner. So it's a hard one to score. Oh, nice scissor knee to end that round there from Matt.
And we're about to start the second round of this fight. Matt can't wait to get out of the blocks. He's upset about something. And it can't be his performance. He's done really well in that round.
Yeah, more of a calm start. Matt looking at his corner, listening already, so hopefully we'll see a bit more of a technical start to this round than the last.
Johan doesn't look like he's recovered as much as Matt is. He looks like he's breathing heavy already. Arms away from his body. Oh, he's gone for the high kick, but he's a shorter guy, and that's...
Good flexibility showing there from Johan there. He got that leg really high, giving Matt something to think about.
Again, I'm just worried about Matt getting a bit overconfident because of the range that he's got. But I think if he starts letting those hands go, he might see some success. He's throwing them on the back step there.
Keeping good range though, just keeping just out of the way of Johan's overhand.
Yeah, I think he's in the right thing now. I think he needs to make Johan miss one or two more times, and then he can start launching his own attacks. There's a bit of a welt on the back of Johan there.
He's thrown that question mark kick a couple of times, and each time he's just missed.
Johan grabbing the shorts there.
Oh, nice over the top. He just clipped Matt there.
Oh, I think he might have hurt his fingers there. However, he seems to be doing really well, Matt. He's settled into this fight. Another high kick from Johan.
I think both guys are pretty happy to keep this stand in this round.
Yeah, I think it will suit Matt though. I mean, Matt's got the range. Even though he's not really connecting much, he looks like he's...
I don't know, because Johan's choosing his times wisely to go in and have his little burst, but he does seem to still be breathing heavy round. I don't think he's fully recovered from the last round just yet.
Yeah. And a nice catch of counter. I don't think Matt is interested in going to the floor whatsoever.
Yeah, he's caught that kick a couple of times and he could have taken it down, so I think he's looking to take this fight down.
Just look at the composure of the guys. Johan is struggling. His eyes are almost closed and he hasn't really taken anything. And
nice,
I speak too soon.
Left kick from Johan.
But it's that same left kick. I think Matt needs to keep that right hand up.
That could be something that Johan's corner saw between rounds, Ryan, and give him advice. Notice that Matt's hands are down quite a lot, and he's not expecting high kicks from such a short guy, and they're coming fast. Another one.
But you know what? It's about the fourth or fifth. I think he's going to get a bit wiser now. Looking at the fitness levels at the moment, Johan really seems to be struggling. I really would love to see Matt throw some combinations now. I think that will change the direction of this fight.
Both guys have slowed down quite a bit this round, though. It's all like single strikes, not much combination being thrown just yet.
I mean, for me, there's a nice little scoring kick.
Again, I told you that kick keeps landing for him, and
he's landing it again. He needs to keep his hands up, though. He needs to be careful.
Matt's got to remember to attack on them. Actually, there's no hands at all right now. But he brings them up at the right time. He's doing well.
He's doing really well. But yes, remember, this guy's a powerhouse. It only takes one shot, and he could be asleep. He needs to be careful that God don't get overconfident.
Yeah, I make you right there, Ryan. This guy looks like a powerhouse. One of those shots could end this night really quickly for Matt.
And I think Johan's done what he needed to do. He should have done that a lot sooner, I think. He's obviously the better grappler. He's gone down. However, Matt's doing a good job. He's regained guard. He's controlling the head. And he's breathing fine.
With these B-class amateur fights, I guess if you take your man down and you land in guard, really, you're not really in a winning position, because there's not many ways you can finish your guy from guard with no headshots. Yeah, but your guy in the guard has got plenty of submissions available.
Exactly. I mean, if you're trying to play the cards and trying to win the cards, you can throw body shots for the sake of throwing body shots. However, saying that, he's throwing body shots for the sake of passing, and it's worked. He's passed. However, the guard is open. He's closed it back up now, but he doesn't seem interested in getting a second one. Still good control. I'm not sure how much long. We haven't got much longer this round. We'll be hearing the clappers very shortly. And he's
Johan doing all the right things.
passing to Paul. Johan might have done enough to rescue this round, because it was all going in Matt's favour.
So tough to score this one, Ryan.
And this is going to be a tough one. There's Awesome Gates closer about to start the third and final of this bout. And Johan taking the centre of the ring. And Matt happy to let him do that. Matt is the rangier fighter, and he seems to be winning most of the stand-up.
So all to fight for in this round, Ryan. I think it's a very even matchup so far. What would you say for Johan? Maybe get this fight to the floor, under control?
As soon as possible. These kicks are a waste of effort. The more time he gets, the more open he is. He needs to shoot him when Matt is on one foot, take him down. Because if I'm honest, Matt was winning that last round right up until the end. But you know, judges tend to remember the last half of a round, and Johan was in the ascendancy there. It was a big overhand right. I think it's more pride than anything. His corner should be telling him to take him down. That's where he's going to win this.
And Matt just getting a bit too relaxed there, and Johan trying to capitalise on it. This lightweight fight being brought to you by Reaper's Tattoo Studio Margate, Killer Cam Fight Night 10.
Again, more point scoring shots. Oh, a nice overhand right from Johan. And that's what we were waiting for. He's been told by the ref to let go of the fence there. I was a bit worried about a guillotine attempt there, but he's managed to pass guard as he's taken him down. Matt, again, doing a very good job of trying to regain guard, but he's been stopped in half guard for Johan.
Yeah, Johan doing a good job of not letting Matt use those long legs to close up that guard and being in danger of submission attempts.
Doing a really good job. That, you can see that right foot planted firmly on the floor there, keeping that right sort of left leg of Matt up high, which makes it really tough to do anything when you can't put it on the floor, try and get up.
So Johan taking his guy down pretty early on in this round, and he's got control on top, and this is where he's going to want to stay. It's going to be pretty difficult for Matt to get any submissions off in this kind of position. The best thing to do is try to escape like he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job of making a distance, but when he got the distance, he needed to commit his legs to the floor and get his back up against the fence. If I'm honest, I can't see a stoppage happening from either of these guys. I don't think. However, we've had a pass.
Nice pass to knee on belly from Johan.
And he's just trying to go to bat. But Matt's done a good job of putting his back up against the fence and taking the danger out of it. He's still not in the best position. He's definitely not in the worst. He's on his back in guard. He's against the fence, so it's going to be hard for him to work.
But he's done well on reclaiming that guard, and I guess the option here is now to use the fence to circle off and open up some submissions to him. Other than that, maybe just tie him up and wait for a stand-up from the ref.
And yeah, you've got to remember, we've got less than half the round left now, and the longer it stays on the floor, the better it goes for Johan. However, it looks like a triangle attempt about to happen. He's managed to regain guard. He's done a very good job on the floor, Matt, but the way this fight has gone so far, looks like a hip box suit's about to come.
Looks like he could definitely get him.
With that foot planted so firm on the floor, I don't think he's going to get. He should go for a guillotine from this position.
Such a hard physique to deal with, being on top of you, somebody that's short, stocky, and as heavy looking as Johan is. Matt's finding it hard to make some space.
Yeah, he's got a job at hand. I mean, the way the fight's gone so far, the first two rounds, this is now where Johan needs to be. It's all about, he's at no risk of winning this fight from the top, but I don't think he's at much risk of losing it either. It's all about control. He was losing the fight standing up, so it's not about where you can win, it's about where you don't lose at this moment.
But great skills shown from both of these guys, right? And I think the next step for both of them is to move up to the A-class amateur fight. They're definitely ready for it.
I was going to say, this, for me, this looks way above amateur. The skill level is very, very good.
Last 10 seconds and Johan's going to finish strong. It'll be interesting to see how the judges call this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. But first, let's put our hands together for two accomplished warriors in an excellent fight. We have a unanimous decision. 30-28, 29-28, 29-28. And the winner is, in the blue corner, Johan the Silencer Segas. And let's have a hand for Matthew Jarrett. An excellent display.